People, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, and hope you're keeping safe during these times that are pretty crazy. Saying that, the title is a bit wild. Yes, maybe a slight amount of clickbait. Nonetheless, it stands true. You are killing yourself because each day brings us closer to death. And I'm here to ask you, is this truly how you want to be spending the last many years of your life? Do you really want to keep living in the way that you are at the moment? Is everything you're doing and everything that's in your control, are you really upholding to that? And all of the things that you've promised yourself and all of the potential that you may have. And yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. or Mrs. viewer. And this isn't really a thing to kind of make you feel insecure or anything like that. It's just reality. And sometimes we like to run away from reality at times. So we chase a lot of forms of escapism. And being bored sometimes is a good thing because you kind of are more likely to deal with your problems when you're more bored and kind of take things into account. But obviously when it comes with a lot of escapism, because you're scared, which again resides from fear, it doesn't really follow the best track in terms of what you really can achieve in this lifetime. And it's kind of sad to see because obviously you don't get taught hope. It's a thing that I think you have to personally experience or at least surround yourself with, and not everyone has that. So, another reason as to why I'm here. So, if each day brings us closer and closer to death, which might scare some of you. Again, the intention of this video isn't to scare you, it's more to kind of put things into perspective so you can go about, have some thoughts yourself and, develop a little bit of more of that sort of self-awareness. That kind of thing where you kind of have to have uncomfortable conversations with yourself sometimes in order to grow, in order to become better and also become unstoppable. I think we all want to dream and aspire to become unstoppable in our mind, in our body, in every kind of way. So why not start now? Why not, with the flick of a switch, just change? I mean, if again another day passes and things are exactly the same, then number one, are you really truly alive according to your standards? And number two, you're slowly killing yourself. You're killing your dreams, you're killing your ambitions, your aspirations, all of the things that made you excited as a kid. And you may have valid points for all of that reason, for all of those things, but at the end of the day, the fact remains the same. You are still killing yourself in terms of how you want to live your life. And so just for a second, whilst I'm just yapping to the mic, or whatever the term is for talking nowadays, have a think for just a moment about where you want to go, without even thinking about any kind of reason of how and the why. Just think, just imagine, what is it that you want? And I want you to hold that in your mind as you kind of visualize it. And again, you probably will struggle with this because obviously mass media nowadays, it kind of kills our imagination. People don't daydream like they used to. It's just constant thoughts and complications that take us away from our mind. So try to just imagine it, even if it's for like 5 seconds. What would it look like? How would your life look like at least? Or what it is you want to achieve? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like if you could really truly imagine it as if you're in like a first person POV or something like that? And just think about and feel how good it feels. What kind of emotions arises? What kind of emotions come up? What kind of feelings come up? And a lot of times it might even be just feelings of worry, dread, doubt, which is perfectly fine. But again, that's because you're trying to relate it to the how you're going to achieve it, and maybe different factors like, oh, you haven't achieved it yet. That's not what I'm asking you to do. Just imagine. That's it. No harm in imagination. Is free. Your mind is free. Your thoughts are free, but your time isn't. So from that point, if you have exactly what it is, if not, feel free to pause the video. Just imagine. If writing helps, if speaking helps, even if it just means you go through the rest of your day just contemplating, alright, what is it that I truly want? Ask yourself multiple times a day, and chances are you'll actually end up finding the answer for that because you're going to be thinking about it more. in a very simple format, energy flows to wherever your thoughts go. So flow it to clarity of what you want to do, quite exactly, and live every day. Live every day as it's your. I don't want to say as your last, because that's really like kind of corny, you know, because a lot of people are going to say that, and nobody's really trying to, you know, live with that kind of thing residing in the back of their mind. You know, you just want to live a nice, fruitful life. For some, maybe a long life. For others, maybe not so much, but you know, a fruitful life. And so, as a result of that, what kind of actions follow? What kind of timeline are we looking at? How quickly do you want to achieve it? How well do you want to achieve it? What kind of issues could arise from achieving this? Are you really mentally ready to handle what it is you want to achieve? And that's going to be my next point, actually, because a lot of times when we, you know, create our own reality with our thoughts and stuff like that, I'm sure you've heard it before, you're only given what your thought processes are going to be like on a day-to-day basis, because you are the one living your life and your thoughts are pretty much the result of it in a nutshell. And so if your thoughts are going to be constantly bogged down by life and stuff like that, well, you're going to have to expect bogged down kind of results from it. If you obviously start to change your mindset, you start to put in that work, you start to actually take actions upon your thoughts, yeah, you're slowly coming together and crafting your dream life. And that's the beauty of life, because you have the choice to do both. And whilst laziness and procrastination has its purpose in terms of feeling the lows in life, the same way achieving results is the kind of ups of life. And then you might be saying, oh, well, life is meaningless. Well, I'm not here to say that what it is going to be to you, because that's for you to figure out. And again, what does that require? More questions, more kind of spending time with yourself. And meaning to life could be anything. It could be anything to you, whatever it is. It could be as simple as, yeah, I like ice cream, so that's the reason why I live, because I want to enjoy the taste of it. That's pretty good. You're already beating most of the world who don't even know what they're kind of here to do. So take every single day with I don't want to say with a grain of salt, because it's really serious. You know, as each second, including in this video, comes to be, there's time you're never getting back. And that's what makes life beautiful, because it's very limited. If it was eternal, you know, things wouldn't be as special. Things wouldn't have as much meaning. The same way, something like a six-pack, or someone who goes to the gym regularly, physique looks incredible, and it gets a lot of rating because it's hard to achieve. Same way, it's hard for life to exist completely forever. That's what makes it special. That was a terrible analogy, but you kind of get what I'm saying. I really do hope. So take forward, take charge, you know, go learn a hobby, go do something, whatever excites you, go and, you know, make more money if that's what you're interested in. Play that sport, start that art project or that music project, and don't think of it like work. Don't think of it as, oh, I've got limited time and I should just, that's it. There's no point. There is point, because it just makes it like that limited amount of time just makes it even more beautiful to really embrace. Again, find that creative solution to that problem that you might have, and then go from there. You guys got this, and yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. Appreciate you guys watching. Just a little, you know, just a little mini one, just for just had a little bit of inclination to make this video, so I hope it helps even one of you out there. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, man. Peace and blessings to you all.